This year in March, a high schooler almost lost her life when she was hit by a driver with a revoked license who ran a red light. This week, that driver goes on trial. And our Babs Santos spent the day talking with legal analysts to learn more about what we might expect in the courtroom tomorrow. Babs?
Yeah, Kelsey, the big question here talking with them today is they're wondering whether this defendant is going to take the stand in his own defense at any point during this trial. Of course, in that criminal complaint, prosecutors have said he was not under the influence of drugs or alcohol when they allege he caused that crash at this intersection back in March.
Sometimes the goal is to get the best possible deal for the person.
On Monday in Hennepin County, the trial of State versus Mohamed Salad begins. The 29-year-old could spend 5 years behind bars after prosecutors say he caused this. In early March, then Hopkins High School senior Lauren Olson was turning left at this Minnetonka intersection when her vehicle was broadsided. Behind the wheel, investigators say Salad drove in the shoulder at 96 miles per hour just seconds before the crash while running a red light. His license was already revoked after more than a dozen previous driving-related run-ins with the law. But criminal defense attorney Michael Bryant, who is not associated with this case, says that extensive driving history may be kept from jurors.
What you can't have is you can't have a guy convicted or a person convicted because of past things, because you have to be convicted of this offense. So they sometimes let in same and similars, and sometimes they don't because they're so similar, they don't want the jury to convict on those things.
After the crash, Olson spent a week in a coma during a month-long stay in the hospital with broken bones and a severe traumatic brain injury. We caught up with the young girl at a fundraiser earlier this summer, while online, another fundraiser brought in $82,000 for her recovery. The community has rallied around Olson. However, Bryant says that public support will have to be kept out of the courtroom.
They will tell people in the crowd, you can't have outbursts, you can't respond to things, you can't get emotional, because the jury shouldn't be affected by things that happen outside of the actual witness stand or the evidence they see.
Today, Bryant told me he expects a trial of this complexity to last about a week, give or take a day or so. In our reporting today on Sunday, we also reached out to the county attorney's office, but we did not hear back. Reporting live beside Highway 7, Babs Santos, Fox 9.
All right, thank you, Babs. And new